touchdown. First touchdown of the season for Rex Burkhead. A 2-yard run.
Well, you got plays that look the same but are different. You're going to see the receiver come in motion. Brady's going to turn around and fake it and then pitch it to Burkhead. It's a great block by Marshall Newhouse out in front of the top.
This is textbook blocking and schematics right there, and the route is on in Foxborough. Extra point can make it 30-0 New England. But did you hear earlier in the drive, Tom Brady arguing with the official after a flag was thrown? He got called for intentional grounding, and he disagrees. Listen to this.
Brady's over there.
Intentional grounding, number 12, offense. Lots of down, third down. Yeah, he was arguing that he knocked it down. I can't even do a Brady shrieking impersonation right there. But all's well that ends well, Tom. On this drive, the Patriots hang another touchdown on the board. They're up 30. And by the way, they are threatening. If they win this game by 27, they are threatening to have the greatest point differential in the Super Bowl era through 3 weeks. They have, coming into this game, New England had outscored their opponents by 73 points. If they outscore the Jets by 27, they'll break the Super Bowl era record for the biggest point differential through 3 weeks to start a season.
To the 7-yard line. First and goal for the Falcons.
Hear that quick little jump step? All right, Falcons trying to pull within one possession if they can get points on this drive. Earlier in the drive, it was a big play for Julio Jones, snatching it out of the sky. Last week's touchdown game winner, hero, Julio Jones. It was a 21-yard gain on that one. Julio has 5 catches today for 102 yards.
He was on top of our player, but they'll say that his forward momentum was probably stopped.
This year, Frank Reich 0 for 1 on his challenges. For his career, he's 2 for 5. They're taking a look at this last play. Frank Reich wants to challenge. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
All right, you heard the commercial music beginning. We can show you another highlight from Minneapolis. 4th and 1, Raiders go, and Raiders stacked up and stopped. The rookie running back, Josh Jacobs, did not get the yardage to gain, so still a 21-point lead for the home team there in Minnesota. Dallas just inside the red zone. Here comes Zeke, first and goal, Cowboys.
So watch it. He sees it here, but he also sees the cut back there. Watch the vision. Connor Williams, 52, takes his guy. Okay, if he wants to go there, I'll cut back inside of you, Connor Williams. Thank you for the block.
Fake to Elliott. Prescott looking, gonna run. Prescott for touchdown.
Running game continues to be their #1 threat, so off with the bootleg. Witten clears space. No sense throwing it when he has a lane to the end zone. And the legs of Dak Prescott have been in evidence here today, creating extra time to throw it, and now taking him into the end zone. What a third quarter for the Cowboys.
Since week 10 last year, Dallas is 9-1. Best record in the NFL, and they look like they could be on their way to a win here today. Back to Philadelphia.
Here's the throw and crossing pattern. And afterwards, things out of a couple of tackles and into the end zone.
It's going to get a natural pick.
carry. Watch him tuck this away. See that ball high and tight, no space, and turning a great job of transitioning from catch to run. Carson Wentz put it on his numbers to make that transition that much easier. Play design allowed the natural pick.
There's his ups and downs, but boy, when he's good, Aguilar can be really short.
We have a one-possession game there in South Philadelphia heading towards the fourth quarter. Patrick Mahomes trying to keep that double-digit lead for the Chiefs. And, Sammy Watkins just over the outstretched arms of a would-be Baltimore defender. 36 yards on the pickup. And that completion, as we'll take one more look at it for Watkins, puts a smile on Mahomes' face. Patrick Mahomes now over 300 yards passing in this rematch of a Week 14 thriller from last year. Boy, came that close to being an interception for Baltimore, but a completion for Watkins, and now Mahomes, 22 of 27, 316 yards and 2 touchdowns.
First down.
NFL Today update, let's send it to New York. JB, Phil Sims, Eagles flying back. They sure are. Carson Wentz, 20 yards to Nelson Aguilar. Gets a touchdown there. The Lions now lead 20-17. And, well, we just wanted to say hi to Ian, Dan, and Evan. Hope things are going well out there.
You know, when Ian is not guilty of the Mahomes syndrome.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. We have not seen the Mahomes syndrome, the no look yet from Patrick Mahomes, guys. Great to hear from you. And the Eagles are getting tested at the wide receiver position. Very banged up. Mahomes puts it into Byron Pringle. So study your roster when you show up to do a Kansas City Chiefs game. That's 7 yards on the connection. Second year out of Kansas State. Spent last year on injured reserve.
Well, from this side, it's going to be Earl Thomas out of his safety position. Blitzing, getting picked up nicely, and Mahomes knowing exactly where the Pringles are.
You're hungry. Mahomes. Incomplete. Sliding one way was Robinson. Mahomes was offline.
Coming back to Patrick Mahomes in a moment after we show you Andy Dalton play action, and Tre'Davious White dives on the ground to make a good interception right there. First of the day for Dalton. The Bengals being shut out right now, they have 100 yards as a team. 100 yards. Buffalo's defense looks for real. 14-0 Bills.
Wink Martindale's defense going against the high-flying Kansas City Chiefs offense. Mahomes. They handed the rush initially. Mahomes touch pass. Picked off with a flag thrown. Carr steps in front, the former Chief. And Baltimore has got it. The question will be the penalty marker.
They may get Tony Jefferson for pass interference and not on the intended receiver. There's the pass interference, trying to get the ball to Hardman. Guards interception, wiped out.
Defense, number 23. Ball in place, respond to the foul. Automatic. First down.
So the Minnesota Vikings in control at home, coming up towards the end of the third quarter. Dalvin Cook, leading rusher in the NFL, and he'll add to that total inside the 40-yard line. He's had a couple of special runs here today. 25 yards on that pickup. Dalvin, 110 yards rushing and a touchdown. He has 33 receiving yards, and ultimately Minnesota got a field goal out of the drive. That was a 50-yarder, by the way. Minnesota all over Oakland, 31-7.
And Mahomes caught from behind with a second flag, third flag. So 3 on the play.
Yeah, sideline to sideline are the flags. One in the backfield. That was the first one to come out.
Okay, start of the fourth quarter now between Atlanta and Indianapolis. It is a goal to go for the Atlanta Falcons. Any type of points here for the Falcons make it a one-possession game.
And as he broke contain, the first flag came.
Both by each team. Holding, offense, number 62. Holding, defense, number 25. Holding, offense, number 25. All those penalties will offset.
First 2-touchdown game of Austin Hooper's career. The Falcons
Falcons are an extra point away from cutting the deficit down to 3.
Just go right to the goal line, sit down. Earlier, I called Austin Hooper, Trevor Hooper, who also played at Stanford, and was a strong safety, so it's just part of their lineage, but
McCoy in the backfield. Give it to him on a little misdirection. McCoy cannot break away.
As Matt Ryan's extra point is good.
A gain of 1 from McCoy. Here, Tony Jefferson, when we spoke to him about defending the Kansas City offense, he said, you really have to approach it as if it's 2 separate plays. It's the original play that they call, and then when that play's not working, it's the backyard football that Mahomes and company can run. So as a defender,
Well, the Bengals got exactly what they needed. They just turned over Josh Allen and Andy Dalton. The guys get an instant red zone possession.
Here in Buffalo, and then some. Dalton toward the end zone. It's caught inside the 5-yard line.
Mahomes feeds.
It's McCoy. McCoy, the acceleration touchdown. Kansas City. The catch and run by McCoy. Nobody designs more screen passes.
When he's healthy, he's one of the best tight ends in the NFL. The problem is he hasn't been healthy.
Well, that's the first completion to his tight end today. And now first and goal from inside the 2-yard line at about the 1. Dawn's going to keep it, and it's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's saying, I can run also. It's not just Josh Allen. It's a 14-6 game.
A little zone read for Andy Dalton, allowing him to place the ball in the running back belly, pull it, and keep it himself. Look at that first rushing touchdown since December 18th, 2016. Josh Allen knows I let this team back in the game. Now, it's a great challenge for this young quarterback. When you make a mistake like